he had a knife. Oh no, here he comes. I gotta go.
Katie.
2 days before Katie Beer's 10th birthday, she disappeared. For 17 days, her hometown of Long Island, New York, searched for the missing girl. No one knew how close Katie was to home, just hidden in an underground concrete bunker. Katie's abductor ended up being someone who disguised themselves as a friend, as he planned her abduction for 18 months. Here's the disturbing story of Katie Beers. Like and subscribe for more videos. When Katie Beers was 2 months old, her mother Marilyn abandoned her and left her with her godmother Linda Ingaleri and her husband Sal. Over the years, Katie's mom would come in and out of her life, alternating between taking her back from Linda and leaving her daughter again. Linda and Sal neglected Katie while she was in their care. At 4 years old, Katie wandered the Long Island, New York neighborhood she lived in at all hours of the day and night. During the harsh New York winters, Katie often went to school without a jacket. When Katie was in the care of Linda and Sal, they forced her to perform chores from 4 years old. They would make the young girl carry a load of laundry to a coin-operated laundromat by herself. Sadly, neglect wasn't the only form of abuse Katie would experience at the hands of Linda and Sal. Sal sexually molested Katie when she lived with him. Someone Katie leaned on during her childhood was her family friend, John Esposito. Esposito acted like a big brother to Katie, but in 1992, when Katie was 10, Esposito was in his mid-40s. Linda and Sal still allowed Katie to hang out with Esposito, despite her brother accusing the grown man of touching him inappropriately. Katie was a lonely girl, looking for love and support, and Esposito took advantage of that, and lavished the desperate girl with gifts and attention. In late December 1992, 2 days before Katie's birthday, Esposito told Linda and Sal he was taking her to an arcade. Katie went to Esposito's house because he told her he had gifts to give her first. Having been to Esposito's home dozens of times, Katie was confused when this time, the man who was like a brother to her, forced her into a concrete bunker, the same concrete bunker in which she played while it was being built. Little did she know it was being built for her. The bunker was located under Esposito's garage and through a narrow passageway. A 200-pound concrete door covered what would become Katie's prison. Esposito restrained Katie with chains inside the bunker and left her alone with a dirty mattress, toilet, and TV. When Katie went missing, her godmother Linda came home and played messages on the answering machine. There was a message from Katie, and she sounded terrified. Katie said someone with a knife had abducted her. Linda's panic grew as she listened to Katie screaming her abductor was coming back before she hung up. Little did Linda know, Esposito forced Katie to record the message, which he then played at a payphone near the arcade where he supposedly took Katie. A few minutes later, Esposito asked an employee from the arcade to page Katie over the PA system. When she didn't come to the desk, he asked the employee to call the police because his 9-year-old friend was missing. Esposito would visit Katie every day, bring her food and water, and sexually assault her. He told Katie that she was going to stay his captive for the rest of her life. To get the police to stop looking for Katie, Esposito told her he would snap a photo of her when she was sleeping and send it to investigators, telling them she was dead in an anonymous note. As investigators looked into Katie's disappearance, Esposito quickly became their prime suspect. They heard allegations that he had molested Katie's teenage brother. Employees of the arcade Esposito said Katie went missing from told authorities they never saw Katie there on December 28th, and Esposito had come in alone. Investigators also determined the message Katie left on her godmother's answering machine was a recording from the background noise. However, another suspect in Katie's disappearance was her godmother's estranged husband, Sal. Months earlier, Sal was arrested on sexual assault charges, but was released on bail when Katie went missing. Esposito cried to his lawyers as he recounted his version of events to them and the investigators. He said the arcade was somewhere he had taken Katie a few times before. It was a family-friendly place, so Esposito thought it was okay to let the 9-year-old girl get some change to play games alone. Tearfully, Esposito told investigators he bought Katie a troll doll and a Home Alone video game for her birthday. For 17 days, Katie endured Esposito's abuse. Now, 10 years old, Katie, who spent her birthday in captivity, had been let down by every adult in her life. Her mother abandoned her, her godmother neglected her, and even her teachers ignored the clear signs of abuse on the young girl. Everything Katie went through prepared her to survive her abduction and captivity. She didn't realize how strong she indeed was. Katie started to manipulate her captor. She asked him what would happen when she got older. Esposito told Katie he was going to marry her, but all of Katie's questions started to scare her captor. Since Esposito was a suspect, investigators searched his home but never found the underground bunker or Katie's screams. Esposito installed a voice-activated recorder inside the bunker that recorded Katie's desperate pleas for help. On January 13, 1993, Esposito went to his attorney's office and told him he knew where Katie was. After his attorney called the police, Esposito led them to the bunker where he was holding Katie. Giving the police a full confession, Esposito told them the plan to abduct Katie had been in the works for a long time. She had even seen the bunker before Esposito chained her. He started digging the hole 18 months ago. In 1994, Esposito pled guilty and was sentenced to 15 years to life in prison. Esposito was serving his sentence at Sing Sing Correctional Facility in Westchester, New York. He was denied parole for 20 years, and in 2013 was found dead in his prison cell of natural causes. On the 20th anniversary of Katie Beers' rescue, she published a book with reporter Carolyn Gusoff. As Katie's case unfolded in 1992 and 1993, Carolyn Gusoff reported on it in real time. Katie's story was featured on the Investigation Discovery documentary series Killer Canaries in 2020. The show featured interviews with Katie and the lead detective who covered her case. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos.